it's Nikki, and today I'm going to be doing a plan with me in the neutral vertical Erin Condren, and this is my personal planner, and it is Christmas week, and I'm super, super excited. So I have this kit from ScribblePrintsCo that I've been holding on to for forever. I bought this when she first released it because it's so beautiful. Like, this is my favorite thing of all time. So I did purchase that a while ago. And I also pulled out my Coffee Monsters Co. countdown sheets. I have one of these that I'm using in my horizontal Louis, and then this one right here. And then I also pulled out, nope, this isn't for right now, but I pulled out some munchkins that are just Christmas sweaters. And then I also have some sheets from the Coffee Monsters Co. that are just Christmas related. I've got the shopper sheets, I've got these little candy cane marquees, and then I picked up so many of these because I just love them so much. So I have all of these as well. So I've actually been doing a lot better about using my Erin Condren since I've been keeping it out on my dining room table. This was last week. I've actually been using it, and it seems to work a lot better for me to keep it out there next to the computer so that I constantly have it, you know, with me while I'm working. I don't know what that is, but that looks like food. It probably is. Okay, so I'm going to, I guess, go ahead and get started. And I believe this is, what is that? Get away. I believe this is called the Wonderful Kit from ScribblePrintsCo. Your quote box says it's the most wonderful time of the year. And this week I have my sugar paper pad over to my right. I do have stuff planned out in my horizontal Louis, but it's all over the place because it's just super, super like festive because I want it to be really Christmassy. I'm also kind of sad because I had intended to use this little personal kit from Stick With Me shop and actually film a plan with me in the horizontal inserts using this, but I forgot all about it and I already started planning, and I don't want to pull all those stickers up because I think I would just ruin the sheet. Even with undo, it would be so much undo, I think I would just ruin it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I haven't decided, but this week in my planner for my mom's, I'm gonna be using the bigger kit from Stick With Me shop, and I will be filming that and uploading it. So now that I'm done rambling, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. I do also have the glitter headers for this kit, and I am just so excited to use this kit. I think it is just so beautiful, and I actually have a kit using the same digital papers from Little Miss Paperie, and I don't know if that's what I'm going to be using in my my So Much Crafting inserts this week. That's what I bought it for because I only bought the, what am I trying to say? I only bought the 2-page kit from her instead of buying the entire kit because I knew I was going to be using this kit in my Erin Condren. So I guess my only option really is to use it in the So Much Crafting inserts. I just don't know because I've got something else I want to use. I bought too many Christmas stickers, and I know I've said that before, but I really did. Like, I bought way too many, or yeah, way too many Christmas stickers for this year. But that is okay. I feel like it's better to have too many than not enough. And I will just save the ones that I have way too many of for next year. So I'm not sure how I want to plan this week. I kind of want to do all over the place. Last week, because I had the checklist, I did all those at the top. But I feel like this week I kind of want to go back to doing the like all over the place style. That's my favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and take my flags that are right here and go ahead and stick those over these little guys. And I feel like this week is going to be like a pretty relaxed week, shop-wise. Oh my goodness, that's so off. I was thinking I'm gonna do a Christmas sale, but I don't know yet. I'm just not 100% sure on it. I probably will though. I thought about shutting the shop down for Christmas, but I don't know. Now I'm thinking that maybe I want to do like a fun Christmas sale. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my date covers, and I feel like every time I use a ScribblePrintsCo kit now, like, it's a different format. She keeps reformatting them, and I think that they're wonderful. The newest one that I got, that is so crooked. The newest kit that I got was in the mystery kit subscription package. Oh, goodness. So I think that one is the newest format that I have. This is still a newer format, but I get really excited now every time I use a ScribblePrintsCo kit because it's always like a little bit different and there's fun new stuff in it. I also changed my subscription on that to the mini kit version. I love the subscription service. I think it is wonderful, but I didn't need a deluxe and a mini kit of each one. And I've been really enjoying doing the white space lately, so I decided to go ahead and switch my subscription over to the mini kit version. And I don't think it's going to come with Post-its or anything, which is a little bit sad because those are my favorite. But I did want to try it out, at least for a little bit, and then maybe if I decide that I'd rather have the deluxe version, I will go back to that. But yeah, so if you guys were interested in that subscription service, but you didn't really want to do the full big kits every single time, she does now have the option to do the mini kit version, and then there were a couple of other options too. I know she was doing like a color set where you could get like monthly colors every single month, which is really cool. And then I think also a glitter monthly set, which was really cool. But I will link that down below because that isn't her normal shop. And I'm not sure if she has spots open right now, but just in case. So what do I want to do on my sidebar? I want to do this week for sure. If I can get it. There we go. So I want to do this week, and then I think I want to do work. But yeah, so this week I'm thinking is going to be kind of more of a relaxed week for me, at least from the way that it has been recently. I mentioned, ooh, there we go. That looks crooked. Is that? It's kind of crooked. I mentioned that we are going to be removing the premium matte paper from the shop, and that has already happened. And it's just kind of, I'm going to get some samples and see if there's anything that I'm like super in love with that cuts decently. You guys look at my finger. I took my nail polish off like 5 different times because I kept putting it on and it was like clumping up and it just looked awful. And now it's all over my fingers. But yeah, so I did go ahead and remove the premium matte. This past week's new releases, there wasn't the option to do that. And I'm just not sure yet. I'm not sure how I want to do it, if I'm going to try to find a new one or what's going on, but I will keep you guys updated as soon as I know what's going to happen. But I think I want to do some samples again and see if I can kind of find something else that I like really, really love. So I'm going to do my ombre heart checklist, and then the first box I generally go ahead and do the way that I would do it if it was just a normal spread and I was going to go like ombre heart checklist, full box, little things. I generally start off that way. So let's see. Let's do this one. And then let's see, little things. I want to do all the way at the bottom. So I'm going to do a dinners, and then if you guys follow me on Snapchat, I've been watching Christmas movies nonstop. So I'm going to go ahead and put a TV in because I'm trying to just watch a different Christmas movie every single night. Come on. There we go. Last night I watched Elf, which I just love. And I think tonight I'm going to watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And then my favorite Christmas movie of all time, and this is weird, but it is Jingle All the Way. I don't know why, but for some reason, like, that's just my absolute favorite. So I'm going to watch that probably, I don't know. I'm on the completely wrong day. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then I also made gingerbread houses the other night. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you probably saw that as well. That was a complete wreck. That was really bad. I have zero patience for stuff like that, and like I would get the thing together and then it would fall apart. Like, if you've ever made a gingerbread house and you've bought it, like, I don't know, I think I got them at Target, but I put it together and then literally like 2 seconds later, it was sitting there and it was just like, pff, it just fell apart. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? But yeah, it was a huge mess. It was literally everywhere. Okay, so I got little things, and I want to go ahead and put in a half box. Let's see. Maybe just, well, this one matches. I should do that one. And I just realized from looking at that I completely forgot to put my date and numbers down. I'm so in love with this kit. Like, this is just so beautiful. Oh, there we go. Okay, and so Monday, I'm going to be cutting all deluxe and personal, printing my pick list, change the Christmas kits to the sale section, and then changing my sheets. So how do I want to do that? I don't, like, generally what I've been doing is this is more so the shop list, and then this is more like personal things. So I think, was there not, like, used to be a laundry, or there's a laundry basket. Never mind. Ignore me. Okay. So I have my laundry basket right there. And then I think what I want to do is go ahead and put down my date covers, or my date numbers, I guess I should say. And I also want to this week like go in and make just a whole bunch of like Christmas like sweets. I have a Pinterest board right now that is full of just sweets and stuff for Christmas. So I think that's what I'm gonna do on maybe Christmas Eve. I'm not completely sure, but I do need to take a trip to the grocery store and go and get all of the stuff so that I can do that. I went to, let me go ahead and put my headers down. I went to the mall yesterday to pick something up for Christmas, and that was a terrible mistake. I should have realized as soon as I got off the exit and the traffic was backed up like all the way off the exit and back into the highway. I should have realized that I was making a mistake and I shouldn't even bother, but there was something I had to go get, so it was intense. I really dislike trying to go pretty much anywhere when it's this close to Christmas, because at least here where I live, everything is just so packed. So Tuesday is going to be a shipping day, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I need to, I don't know, I'm just going to put a heart. I've got some stuff also that I had shipped to me that's coming in for Christmas, and I'd kind of like to use that little gift icon for when that comes in, but I'm not 100% sure when it's going to be here. USPS can be just kind of all over the place, I feel like, this time of the year. So I've had some stuff that was supposed to be delivered a certain day, and I'll mark it in the planner, and then it doesn't come that day. It shows up like 2 days later. So, okay, so full box little things, and then I need to go ahead and I feel like I should have moved that down. Oh, no, I'm going to put, okay. So Tuesday night is girls' night. I mentioned that Rowan and I have been getting really bad about seeing each other because both of us are very busy. So we decided that Tuesdays were going to be girls' nights, and that was the end of it. Like, regardless of what's going on Tuesdays, we're just going to go have dinner on Tuesdays. So I'm going to put that in for that, and I'm actually probably going to go ahead and use another glitter header. Well, but I'm going to have some weird space going on right there. I'm going to go ahead and put down my Ombre Heart checklist and see. Yeah. How about, I'm probably going to do another little, see, that doesn't really fit though. Okay. Let's see what else is in this kit. Okay, so Tuesday is going to be packaging and cutting glossy, and you design Wednesday, and it's going to be girls' night. So what can I put down at the bottom? I'm probably just going to take a piece of washi, or actually, no, because I won't have enough of those. Let's see. Where's the washi? There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to take this really itsy-bitsy piece of washi. That works. And just stick that right there. Okay, so for Wednesday, I want to put my little things up top, and I think I'm going to do gold. And I'm going to do, let's see, I'm going to need a movie thing again. Oh, okay. And what else? There's only one of these little film things in here now. Huh, okay, I'll probably save that one for Sunday. So let's just do a heart. Okay, so this is a little bit, because of the way that that's patterned, this is a little bit darker. And I do generally like to keep my dinners on the bottom of my little things, but I think I'm going to put that at the bottom just because it is a little bit darker. Anyway, back to my Christmas movies. So I have already watched, I really don't like how that's that much darker. I kind of want to move that. I'm going to use the asterisk instead. I've already watched The Santa Claus, and I watched Elf, and I feel like there was a couple of other things. But let me know below what you guys' favorite Christmas movies are, because I'm definitely looking for some other things to watch, because I feel like I'm going to run out of my favorites. I really want to watch the really old, like, what are they? They're almost like claymation type cartoons. They're really, really old, but that's what I used to watch when I was little. And I want to watch like Frosty the Snowman, the old cartoon, and like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I feel like there was a couple of other ones. But I've said before, I don't have cable. I got rid of it because I never watched anything. So I've got Hulu and I've got Netflix. And basically all of these movies that I've been watching are not on either of those things. I think the Santa Claus was. That was like the only one that was actually on Netflix. So I've just been purchasing them through Xbox Video. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave them below because I think Xbox Video has pretty much everything. That's crooked. So Wednesday, there will be a Wednesday this week. I decided not to do one last week, but this week there definitely will be one. And I've had a request to do like January monthly colors. I'm not 100% sure, that's still crooked. What colors I want to do for January? Because I feel like now a lot of people use the neutral and aren't really going off of the colors that Erin Condren kind of had chosen, like when the planners were all colorful. So I feel like I could kind of do whatever colors I feel like. So I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm going to figure it out. But let's see. So I want to do... I think I'm going to do this big box. And I'm losing my munchkin up here top. And then, is that it for Wednesday? Yeah, I'm going to be doing the Wednesday sale, and then I'm going to be doing some designing on Wednesday. Okay, so Thursday, let's see. Thursday, I need to cut some of the new releases. I need to do listings, and I need to film and upload the new release video. So, I believe I would just restart the normal, like, ombre heart checklist full box thing once I get back to the second side of the page. So I'm going to do pink. And I also do have a list of videos from where I asked in the Facebook group if there was anything you guys wanted to see. So I'm going to be doing some, oh goodness, some different types of videos here in probably the new year. And one of them is a no sticker kit video, like a no sticker kit plan with me. And I'm just kind of like, okay, like what am I supposed to do without sticker kit? Like, so we'll see how that goes. And then I think another one was like no stickers, like no Etsy stickers. And that one, I don't even know how I'm supposed to pull that off, but that'll be fun. So I'm going to try to do some of those. But if you guys have any other suggestions for videos, I am going to do a new office tour because I've got kind of like 2 setups going on now. So that one is coming. I just cleaned the office on, what day was it? I guess it was yesterday. It was on Saturday. So, oh my goodness. So I did clean the office finally, and it was really bad. I'm not even going to lie about how incredibly bad the office had gotten. I just hadn't had any room for storage for a while, and when I got the new storage, I went ahead and set it up and was using it, but I also have a big like filing bin type thing, and that's where I'm going to start keeping the like monthly colored type items, just because there's so many of them, and to put those in the kind of storage that I normally have, it just doesn't work. So on Thursday, I also have a bill due, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that down, and then I want to do, let's see, I guess I'm just going to do one of these, but I am going to take a piece of washi to layer behind that. Ooh, and I don't have, how do I want to do that? I don't really want to use that. So I'm going to put this sticker back down, and I'm actually going to take this one instead. And put this down. Okay, so Friday will be, let's see, new releases. I'm going to package all the orders, and I've got some stuff that I need to wrap, some stuff that is coming in the mail. I do have pretty much everything wrapped except for the things that are on the way, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go back to Target, let's see, green, to get some more wrapping paper. I'm really bad at wrapping presents. I don't know, I just can't make them look pretty. So I try to do just bags and like tissue paper whenever I can. But I did have some stuff that kind of had to be wrapped. So, and then the things that are coming now, that are coming in the mail, I'm actually going to wrap those in the boxes that they come in, because a couple of the things are like super fragile. So I'm sure that they're packed well, and I'm going to have to take all of this stuff over to Mom's on Christmas Day. Ombre checklist at the bottom. So I want to go ahead and keep all that in the boxes, but I am going to have to buy more wrapping paper, and I'm sure that going to Target a couple of days before Christmas is probably not the best idea. But I don't really feel like I have much of a choice. So I'm also not sure where I'm going to go get groceries, because I feel like everywhere is going to be super, super packed. I really need to make a run to Trader Joe's, but the Trader Joe's here in Asheville has the smallest parking lot of any place that I've ever seen. So I don't know. It's always really, really crowded, and I feel like this close to the holidays, it's going to be just insane for me to try to go to Trader Joe's. So I'm going to do this appointment label here, and I'm going to put a timestamp of, I think 12. I mentioned in the Facebook group that I think I'm going to change the new release time to 1 o'clock, because I seem to always have internet issues on Fridays, but I feel like this week I'm just going to try to get everything put up the night before so that it won't be such an issue. And I also need to flip, and I need to put a 4:30 dot on Tuesday for girls' night. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick down another glitter header underneath this, and then I'm just going to do it the same way that I did it on the other day, where the ombre heart checklist didn't quite touch the bottom. So I'm going to put it down and then grab a really tiny piece of washi, if I can find one. If I can find one, here we go. So just a little piece of the green. And then on the weekend, I've been kind of like debating how I want to do it, because I do the whole back and forth thing with all the stickers, but then that makes it a little bit difficult to put the weekend banner down, because it's not really ever laying in the proper area, like for 2 full boxes to be kind of close to each other. So I think maybe for the weekend, what I will do is, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and put my glitter headers up top. Did I do, gold's the very last one. And I'm guessing purple. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm thinking, I don't know how I want to do this. I think I'm going to do, maybe I'll do the full boxes all the way at the top, and then I will rotate like where the ombre heart checklist are on each side. So, okay, so I've got that, and I want to go ahead and put down my weekend banner. And I'm actually going to put it kind of high so that it's going into the glitter headers. And then I really want to put down something on Christmas Day that's like, yay, it's Christmas, but I don't think I have anything. Because even my countdowns don't really have anything. I do have the one sticker that says Merry Christmas on this sheet, but this is going to be going in my So Much Crafting inserts. So I'm not, maybe I'll put the big tree. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, I'm going to wait to do deco until the very end, or it's just not going to happen right. Okay, so do some more glitter headers here. I'm going to go ahead, and on this side, I will put down my ombre heart checklist first. And then on the other side, I will do my little things first. Wait, okay, now I've messed up, I feel like. I'm going to go ahead and put in also, and I'm going to put this down first, but I am going to go ahead and put in an appointment label as well for Christmas Eve. And I'm not going to put a timestamp down yet, because I'm not 100% sure what time I'm going to have to start doing stuff. But I'm going to do that, and I'm also actually going to take this little to-do list down here that won't be like a work-related to-do list. It'll be more like what I need to get done before Christmas morning. And then, let's see, for little things, I'm going to do a dinner. Ooh, and there is a little present, so I'm going to go ahead and put the present down too. And I'm also going to put down a little TV so that I can watch another Christmas movie. I feel like a lot of people are probably going to think that's overkill to watch so many Christmas movies, but Christmas is just my favorite time of the year. And I haven't been watching any Christmas movies up until this point. I just started on like Friday night watching Christmas movies. I decorated the house really early, and I bought presents and stuff really early, but as far as actual Christmas movies go, I'm just now starting that. So let's see. On Sunday, I want to do my little things up top. that's crooked. And I just realized that Sunday is Christmas Day, and I probably am not going to be doing much of anything other than being at my mom's, but I am going to go ahead. I'm going to put in the, oh my goodness, the dinner little thing. On Christmas dinner, we order Chinese food every single year, which I feel like is kind of weird, but that's what we do. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in, and I'm going to put in a film thing because maybe I'll film later that night. Not 100% sure. And I'm also going to go ahead and put in a TV for that day as well. But yeah, the whole Chinese thing started a while ago. We used to actually go to a Chinese restaurant, but now we just get takeout. There was a Chinese restaurant in Asheville that was always, I'm gonna have to put that one at the bottom, that was always open on Christmas Day, and we would go there. But now we go and get it from a Chinese takeout place that's in Asheville. I really dislike the coloration difference on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it back up because I don't like that. But yeah, so now we just get takeout, and I feel like that is kind of strange, but that's just our tradition that we've been doing for a really long time now. We used to go pick up breakfast from Denny's on Christmas morning. For some reason, I guess my mom just doesn't cook on Christmas. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so Chinese on Christmas. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going to put my ombre heart checklist in, and then I'm actually going to take this last glitter header and do a little bit more separation down here at the bottom. So all of this is gone except for that, and I'm going to go ahead and move some of this stuff out of the way. Oh no, there we go. What do I want to do? I don't want to do any of that. Maybe I will take, I could just do a half box. I guess I'll just do a half box. So I want to put, I'm actually going to put, well, I'll put the snowflakes behind it. And then maybe in this half box, I'll just put either a munchkin or an emoji that's like Santa. I have, like, the new Scribble Prints reformats, I always have so much left over now. I need to start doing some, like, leftover spreads, maybe in the, okay, there we go. I'm actually going to take a half box, or a quarter box, I mean. But yeah, so I think I might start doing some, like, leftover spreads with some of them, because right now I've got a drawer over in my acrylic drawers that hold, like, the stickers that I'm going to use in the coming weeks. I've got a whole drawer full of just, like, extras from Scribble Prints kits. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Okay, and then I want to get rid of some stuff that I don't need. So I don't think that I'm going to need any more of these. I don't think. This, I want to go ahead and do my sidebar bottom piece, and I'm just going to take the little tree looking stuff. Let's see. Let's do this. Actually, I think I'm going to need this one. Ooh, okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to have that there. I'm going to move this out of the way. I do have this sheet here that has, let's see, we've got to clean, to buy, and to go. So I think I'm going to need some of these. I think the to clean can go on, I don't even know. I'm not going to want to clean on, like, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and generally on the weekends is when I do, like, a really deep clean. So actually, maybe I won't use any of these. I feel like on Wednesday I need to go, because I have a feeling that that is the day that I will end up picking up groceries. But yeah, I think that to clean, I'm just going to save. So I can get rid of this sheet, and then I've got all of my flags and stuff, as well as my little sampler right here. So let's start on, I guess, Monday. Actually, I'm going to start on Friday, just so I can go ahead and put this down. I do use the movie marquee to mark new release days. And luckily for me, I got the colors right this time. Okay, so Monday is just cutting. I need to print a pack list, change the Christmas kits to the sale section. So basically all of that is up there. Tuesday, girls' night, package and cut glossy. So I'm going to take the envelope, or I guess I could take the shipping box. I'm going to do the envelope. And I'm going to take a big flag. And just put that there completely off center. See if I can get that back up without ripping everything. Probably not. Oh, maybe. Okay, got it. Put that back down. And it's still crooked. Oh my goodness. There we go. Did I get it? I got it. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to put the envelope over to the side right there and stick my munchkin back up here. Okay, so Wednesday is the Wednesday sale, so I'm going to go ahead and put these little balloons down here to mark that. What else? I've got my to-go. I think I'm good. Thursday is going to be a big day of cutting. I need to go ahead and put my coffee cup down. That sounds about right. And then let's see, Friday will be new releases. Saturday is Christmas Eve, and then Sunday is Christmas Day. So I don't even want to put anything else down over there for right now, other than I'll probably go in and do some munchkins here in a second, or some emojis and some munchkins. So I'm actually going to have a ton of stuff left over this week. So I have all of my icons, or all of my sampler for the most part, all of my icons, my flags, everything, and I want to do some deco. So like I said, I really want to put this big Christmas tree on Christmas Day. So that actually works out perfectly. Have that right there, and then maybe do this big sticker right here on Christmas Eve. Where do I want to, I don't really want to cover all that though. Maybe I'll put it, no, that's going to cover too much. No. I don't know. I don't know where I want to put it. Maybe that works. That works. Okay. And then these tiny little deco stickers, I think I'm just going to kind of stick around up at the top. Maybe in some half boxes. I do love putting deco stickers into half boxes. I don't want to, but now that I think about it, I just put the deco stickers down into some of the half boxes, and I actually am going to be putting some of the emojis in there, so I'm going to stop what I'm doing and go back up to the top. And maybe just some on the sides of the washi. And I do also have my countdown stickers that I kind of want to put in somewhere. I just covered that too. Okay, so I'm actually going to stop doing that too, because I feel like I'm going to start covering the areas that I've got some Christmas related things that I want to put down. So let's see, I have my countdowns, which really don't go with this kit. And I think I have a set of blue, no I don't, because I already used them. Oops, okay. So I guess I will go ahead and put these down. Or do I not want to? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be using this kit in the planner that I take with me to Mom's. So I'm actually going to save these and put them in there because I don't think they go very well with this spread. Honestly, the emojis and the munchkins really don't go well with this spread either. I don't, yeah, kind of. But I have to use those. So, and I really wanted to use some of these. I've got these in my horizontal, but I think I'm going to throw those over to use with that kit as well. I want to, on Friday, now I'm getting stuck to my pages. On Friday, I really want to put all of the gifts in the car and go ahead and take them to Mom's so that I don't have to do that on Christmas morning. So maybe I'll take this little guy right here and put him just over to the side of that. And then for, let's see, I'm going to be wrapping some stuff on Friday as well, but that doesn't really fit there. I think I'm going to put this little guy right there, actually, and maybe I will, what am I doing? That's Saturday. Okay, no, I'm on the right days. Okay, so Friday is the day I want to wrap some stuff. And then let's switch over to these. These are all just really cute little sweater munchkins. I'm probably going to save those. I've used most of these, so I have all these cute little guys here. I think, okay, this one right here and this one right here are my absolute favorites. So I think for down here, I'm actually going to take the little reindeer and stick him in completely off. Oh, there we go. Stick him in right there. And then maybe just put in some of these guys just in some other areas. So maybe just a little stocking down here. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of done. I don't want to make this spread like, I don't want to put a whole bunch of stuff in here because it is so, so pretty. And I feel like it's a really like classy, classic Christmassy spread, and I don't want to put a ton of stuff into it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these over to the side to use with my more like cutesy Christmas spread. And I'll be using those in the other Erin Condren. But that is it for this spread, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a super Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.